Right. So, Coach, when it comes to NCAA women's basketball, we didn't talk about the NIL part two, on part one. Here's part two now. Let's dive into where you think the NCAA women's basketball at right now. Like, you think is it where it needs to be at? Is there something missing, something lacking? Is it almost there, not quite there? Like, what's your take on this?
Let me tell you, I really think it is almost there. It's not where it needs to be on the men's like it is on the men's side. It's almost there. We have to get better TV deals. We have to get better sharing of the profit and everything. And I also think um, our programs has to get better. You're
Yeah.
seeing the same. You seeing in the SEC. You seeing Carolina. Now Texas came in. Texas. You're seeing your LSU. You're seeing the
Hmm.
same teams. So my question is, what's going on with the bottom of the pack and
Right.
everything? You know, ACC. You've seen the same thing. NC State, Louisville, Notre
Hmm.
Dame.
Yeah.
Big East. You seeing UConn. You know, and it's like it starts from the top, which is the
Hmm.
head coach and
Right.
everything. I think once the head coaches decide to put a real vision in place on recruitment and the players working, I
Hmm.
think we'll be able to be where the men's is at. And I mean, every venue is sold out. You so competitive in the SEC that you will be like the men's in the SEC, like Texas men's
Yeah.
made it to the NCAA tournament with a losing record, with a losing
Right.
conference record. But
Hmm.
the schedule in the conference is so good and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like right now, look, I can beat at least two, three of the schools in the SEC, ACC, and um Big
Mountain
Ten,
West.
big Mountain West and everything and
Yeah.
whatnot because we train different, like so. I think until these other schools do a better job with recruiting and getting better players, not saying they don't, but training
Mhm.
them, developing them, we can be there. Until then, we're gonna be maybe 4, 5 steps behind.
Man, and going back to NIL was crazy because I'm about to dive into WNBA because I definitely want your take on that. You got a few players, but it may increase that's actually skipping out on going pro and staying an extra junior year or they senior year just because that NIL money is up there and that WNBA money is not where it needs to be at. So I mean, like, what's your take on players saying, "Hey, I don't even want to go pro now. I can go pro later down the line." And also, I forgot to mention it's these agents that's also playing a role in these NIL with these student athletes. These agents is almost just as saying, "Hey, stay here, then go pro." So, what's your take on the agents getting involved with the athletes and athletes skipping out on a W to stay and get that money in college?
Well, eh, yeah, I think it's bad. I think once you done got your NIL money, the WNBA is trying to expand.
Yeah,
Right, they got multiple teams coming. WNBA, you about to see the same faces over and over again. Players who probably want to retire but can't leave the WNBA hanging because it'll make it look bad with all these expansion teams. The
yeah.
agent, the agents is only looking at the money part
Oh yeah,
and
you know it.
everything.
You know
The money part, that's
it.
it. And the bad thing is that these college athletes should not have to have agents and everything. You do the NIL deals, you go through compliance, you do it the right way, leave the middleman out because long as they're getting paid, agent getting paid, the minute they get hurt with an ACL and can't play anymore, guess what the
On to
agent
the
do?
next. On to the next.
Going to the next. Going to the
Yep.
next. So yes, we know we can't live without money, but the thing is, if your vision or dream is to play in the WNBA, why not go?
Yeah, I
Why not
got
go?
you.
Don't let money run you and control you.
Hmm. Definitely, I agree.
Yeah.
Now, staying with the W, you already get a breakdown on like the NCAA for the women's side. As far as the W, I mean, you feel like they're at where they need to be at, or is still something lacking there? Something missing. Is they almost there with the W, or how you feeling?
The WNBA, great organization, but the WNBA it's going to take a minute.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute. They definitely need more teams. I think every NBA team should invest in a WNBA team.
Hmm.
I think their salaries should, increase
Yeah.
and everything. And I think once they can try to gain more teams, more sponsorship, TV rights, I think I think probably 10 years from now.
10
10 years
years.
from now, that WNBA should be where it needs to be at. But right now, they fall away from it.
So when you get players like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and for the future Paige Beckers and Juju, like once all of them get in the W together, you think the more star players like that and will help it out and maybe it won't take as much as 10 years, or you still think when you add in the business side along with a Juju or Paige or Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and many other greats, you think it all pretty much all have to gel together for it to really be
Yeah.
rolling like the NBA?
Oh yeah. 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 It still would have to roll together, business, and everything, because you have to think about it. Imagine if Angel Reese decides she want to start a family.
Gotcha.
She's out. She's
Yeah.
out. She's missing now. You know,
Yeah.
if for the NBA, if LeBron decides, if LeBron get an injury, they still see his face on the sideline. It's still
Mhm.
boosting revenue for the game. People still, even though he ain't playing, they still coming to the game just to see him and to be able to snap a picture to say, I saw LeBron James.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. See what your point.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Now let's talk about that street ball game that took place on Wednesday. I think it was the No Mercy street ball game. I believe the street ball of 50. I actually saw him along with Hot Sauce and God rest his
Yeah.
soul. What's the guy named Escalade? God rest his
Escalade.
soul. Who else that came? It was a bunch that came to King Street long time ago.
Long
And I
time.
remember that moment. It was great. So let's talk about the No Mercy Street Ball game, man. What as far as your experience, the crowd, 50, everybody. I mean, like, how was it having that, atmosphere?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
tell
it
us
was.
about it.
Yeah, listen, it was great. It was great. Student body get to witness it. The community get to witness it. My first time seeing 50 in person. I remember him from High Point University playing there.
Yeah.
And after the game, me and 50 we chop it up for like 30 minutes. We working on a project together. I'm always in the mix of something.
Coach
So I'm
Oliver.
like,
Yeah.
50, we gotta talk. So we
Yeah.
exchanged numbers. It's coming real soon, and everything, and it was a great experience. College needed it, community needed it, student body needed it, but everything went well. Everything went well.
That's what's up, man. Was it like a one game, or was a couple
Yeah,
games
one
going
game.
on? Or was this
Now one
okay?
game.
One
It was
game.
one game. Yeah, it was one
Okay.
game.
So was it
Um,
so it was a street balls with 50 on it versus like people from
um,
Denmark, or just street ballers that
nah,
just
it
want
was
to come out and
the yeah, they played against the Columbia All Stars, South Carolina All Stars. That's who it was.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
Who
yeah,
won?
so
What's
it
the
was good.
score?
The score was 92-90.
Oh, it's
Um,
close.
yeah, it was real close. 50 of them lost and everything. They lost. So yeah, it was
Oh,
good. Yeah, it was good. It was
okay.
good. Yeah.
Cool, cool, man. That's what's up. Hey man, you always be giving me a hard time about my Gamecocks during football season, man. Like, what is you got against my Gamecocks in football, man? What is
Man,
it, coach?
listen, they gotta get bigger and stronger. They got the facilities. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
I'm an Alabama guy, and
yeah,
I watched them over the years, and it's about that speed and strength, that weight room. I think
yeah.
once Carolina can get in the weight room and get consistent, man, I think they'll be a force to reckon with. I really do. I
Okay,
really do. I really do.
cool. Now let's talk about your roll tide. How you feeling since the Nick Saban era is gone? Like, are you liking the atmosphere? Because a lot of fans that I'm speaking with on social media and out in the community, a lot of people just like, oh, he ain't Nick Saban. But I'm like, the man never said he was going to be a Nick Saban. But how do you feel as a Roll Tide fan? Like, are you happy with the program, Matt? You see growth, or are you like, I don't know?
Listen, I'm very disappointed. Very
Uh,
disappointed. It's unacceptable and everything. Standards are standards. You come in, you already knew the expectations, and I understand you're a first year coach, but hey, it's part of the business. It's about now. It ain't about what's coming up this upcoming season. It's
yeah.
about what happened now. But I think this year should be a better year. I think if it's not, you know what happens in the college game.
Oh yeah.
One of the big billionaires boosters say how much we got to pay him out. 50
Mm.
million. Okay, here we go. We give him 60 million. Go on the merry way. But I
Go.
definitely hope that they're able to get it turned around. But this is the year. No
Gotcha.
excuse. No
It's gotta
national
be the year.
championship. We uh, hey,
We'll
we got
see,
to meet
man.
right after the last game.
I'm still pissed off about the game we had against y'all this last season. We had y'all and we messed up on our end, and y'all won based off our mistake. But y'all played a
Yep.
good game. But I was like, God, we had them.
Yep.
Let's talk goats, man. WNBA goats. There's a plenty of numerous great women that played the game of basketball at a high level. Some wasn't able to make the W, like Cheryl, Miller. But who is your GOAT? I'm gonna tell you mine right now. Mine is Tamika Catchings. That's the era I grew up in. I'm an Indiana
Yeah.
Fever fan. I love Tamika Catchings' game. I love her hustle, her strive. But who is your GOAT and why for the
And let me
W?
tell you, I grew up, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Miller, but I think mine would be Tina Thompson. Not just because of the little
Oh,
red, not because of the red lipstick. Tina Thompson was that heart and soul, that dominant post down there that could step
yeah.
out, shoot the three, and everything. So I'm Tina Thompson. And what's crazy that you say that, I gotta post the picture now since you say that. Down at the Final Four, Florida was able to get a picture with Lisa Leslie, where she wanted to take a picture with me.
Ah,
Not me want to take a picture with her. Yeah, so yeah, was able to get a picture with Lisa Leslie at the game, and Angel McCartry and
ah.
everything. So I'm actually gonna post those today and everything once we get off the interview.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Wow, you got photos. See, I don't have any photos with the W. I have two photos of two famous people that I met with NBA player. I met Alex English and Michael Coop. I have pictures with them, but I always wanted to meet Tamika Catchings or just any, Cheryl Miller. I mean, somebody who I wish could have played in the W because I can only imagine what she would have done in the W. Cheryl Miller was a beast. So I can
Oh
only
yeah.
imagine, man. Well, yeah,
Oh
Tina
yeah.
Thompson comments, Seattle. Yeah, she definitely. I follow her career because I always like the way she played as well. But like I said, Indiana fan, just Tamika Catchings. But yeah, Thompson was definitely the truth, man. Let's go to the NBA. Are you a LeBron guy, Jordan guy, Kobe? God rest his soul. Who's your go to the W? I mean, I'm sorry, in the NBA.
Dennis Rodman.
D-Rod.
They Rod,
Ah,
baby. Dennis Rodman. Dennis
so you're a
Rodman.
defensive guy. You're a defensive
Oh yeah,
rebound guy.
yes. Well, see, the thing that people don't realize about Dennis Rodman was an offensive guy at first, but then he wanted to change the game because it was so many people, everybody scoring, nobody rebounding. So Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman decided, like, yo, I'm gonna take over the rebounding game and everything. So I got Dennis Rodman first, greatest of all time, hands down, best player to ever play the game.
You the first person I ever heard mention Dennis Rodman in discussion of ghosts, man. And like I said, it's your goat, so that's
Yeah,
great. You're the
yeah,
first person, man. Wow. Me, I'm a Reggie Miller guy, but my goat, I would say Jordan. But I gotta say, man, LeBron is creeping up there, man. But I
yeah.
grew up with mine, Reggie Miller. That's my favorite player of all time. But Jordan was something. But yeah, Rodman is something special in his own lane. Because, like I say, the Bulls, you can make the argument they don't even have 6 championships if Rodman
Yeah.
not on that team. Because I think Rodman came after they won what 2 or 3,
Three.
and I
Yeah.
think Rodman. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they may not have a total of 6 if Robin not there,
No.
from
No.
Detroit. So
Not at all.
wow, that's what's
Not
up,
at all.
man. Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman. Dennis Rodman. I
Yeah.
like that new way in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach, man, thanks for coming on, man. The time is yours, the floor is yours, man. For any shout outs, let it be known right now. let us know how we can find JG Sports, how we can get in contact with Denmark Technical College. If any recruits out here
Yeah.
listen to this podcast right now, they want to get in contact with you, whether they're here in New Mexico or they in South Carolina, where you at, they in Atlanta or they in Colorado. How could they find Denmark JG Sports? How could they find you, man?
Yeah. Listen, go to Twitter at JG Sports 100. You'll find every update about events, anything you need right there. Listen, we are looking for 700 students for the fall 2025 at
Mhm.
Denmark Technical College. We have on-campus housing. We have our own cafeteria. We have a state-of-the-art gymnasium. We have nice facilities. Go to denmarktech.edu. Click on admissions. Fill out the application. When you do it, make sure when they say who told you about Denmark Tech, say Coach Gilliard, and we are looking forward to see you in the fall.
That's
Hey,
what's
listen,
up, man.
thank you for having me on your podcast. I really
Oh
enjoyed it.
yeah. Definitely, bro. Like I said, we're gonna definitely do it again, man. Like I said, I'm just happy to have you on, man. Because like I said, I know you're busy with, maintaining the 80 role and as a coach. So I said, let me grab Coach now because when that season starts, Coach probably gonna have a
Yes,
lot going on from
yes,
trying to
yes,
bring in new sports and trying to hire coaches and try
yes,
to run his
yeah,
team. So I wanted to get you now, man.
yeah.
Right now, how you guys looking right now? Like, as far as your roster, like, are you good? As far as the whole starting lineup, everything is
Starting
set in
lineup.
stone. Or you
Listen,
still
we got the starting lineup already done. We are only entertaining 6'3", 6'4" on up. We are great at every position. We
okay?
happy, and we're gonna make some real noise, real noise this year.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And far as you guys streaming games, like say, my people out here in New Mexico, like will we be able to see you guys games like on
Yes,
YouTube?
yes. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yes. The games will be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're gonna have all that information going up the 1st of August.
That's what's up. Sounds good, man. Coach, thanks for coming on, man. Like I said, let's definitely do this again, man. And I'm looking forward of you and Denmark really taking this thing to the next level, man. I really think you're gonna do some special things. I can hear it in your voice. I see your plan. Like I said, you really got a plan that I think that's definitely going to work for that program at JG Sports as well as Denmark Tech, man. So God bless to
Yeah.
you, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man. It's great
Yes,
work.
sir. I appreciate it.